Hi, welcome back to Slime Rancher, where we're slowly figuring out how to play the game, because Lewis is on the internet giving me tips and reading your comments and stuff as well. And in between reading your comments, he's also reading comments that you leave for us on our videos. Only the nice ones, though. So if you're thinking about being like a gigantic raging asshole in our comments section, well, we're not going to read those ones, okay? Because we're people who have feelings. Believe it or not.
You got to understand that oh, it's a lot. There's a lot of hate for some of the things that we say, Sips.
Is it mostly what you say though? Because I don't really pay much attention.
Well, that's true. It seems like mostly people complaining.
You talk a lot more than me, I think.
About.
I mean, I see the audio tracks when I edit these, and yours, I would say, is like 95% of the audio for the episode.
It seems to be a lot of complaining about the difference between.
Okay, don't read those ones because.
No, because we talked about sugar. Okay, because I watched a bunch of documentaries and there's like a book about how sugar is really bad for you, right?
Right.
And basically, you know, if you want to lose weight, the first thing to do is start cutting sugar out of your diet because it's bad. And people are saying, oh, there is a difference between different types of sugar. There's good ones and bad ones. Shut the fuck up. You're an idiot.
No, there is though. And the reason is that the sugar that you get in fruit juice and Coca-Cola and stuff like that isn't like intertwined with like any fiber or anything like that. So you basically the naturally occurring sugar that you get by eating a piece of fruit, or sugar that you might get in like I don't know, like a cereal or something like that, takes longer for your body to like actually absorb and process, sort of thing. So it is actually better for you.
I don't think that's true.
If you have sugar that is in a juice or like in a Coke or something like that, it's straight up ready to be absorbed. So your body absorbs it very quickly, and that's when you get like a sugar rush and like a
dip. I
don't
think there's such a thing as a sugar rush either.
And
that's
how you
fallacy. It's not
diabetes
true.
very quickly.
There's no
such
thing as a sugar rush. There's two types of sugar. One of them is the American sugar, which is made from corn syrup, which the American government subsidizes, and that's why it goes in everything. Basically, corn in America is cheaper than it costs to make because the government pays for it, basically, and wants to keep everyone in jobs and keep farming and keep the economy going. And so what they do is they pay farmers to grow corn, and that's why everything in America has high fructose corn syrup in it. And yes, that is effectively it's sweet sugar. It is found in other stuff. Fructose is found in like honey, and the problem is that the human body doesn't really have a process to break it down properly. Anyway, if you're interested about this, don't fucking take advice off two idiots on the internet. But basically,
one idiot, you mean?
There's really only two types of sugar: sucrose and fructose. And sucrose is bad for you, and fructose is very bad for you. So there is no good sugar. You can eat fruit, sure, it's not too bad. It hasn't got that much sugar in it. If you eat like an entire apple or an entire banana, like the amount of sugar in there isn't too bad. It's when it gets juiced and you get the equivalent of 10 apples worth of sugar into one fucking tiny shot. That's when it gets bad. All right?
Yeah.
People out there, I'm not talking to you, Sips. I'm telling people out there.
Listen, I've got some advice, okay?
Yeah.
If you don't want to, if you think that we're idiots and we don't know what we're talking about, that's fine. But I will give you some good advice right now that goes a little something like this, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
I think that if you have everything in moderation, you will be fine, okay? If you want to eat a piece of cake, go for it. But don't have 50 million pieces of cake in one day, okay? Have a piece of cake, but also have like a nice meal that has like some veg in it.
I think
maybe
I think
a bit
here's
of meat.
the problem, right? You don't understand. No.
Do a bit of exercise in the day as well. That would be good as well. Get outside, get some vitamin D, get in the sun and everything. Do a little bit of everything and you'll be fine. You won't get huge, you won't get unhealthy, you won't get the diabetes. You'll be fine. As long as you just do a little bit of everything every day and you behave in moderation, you'll be fine.
The fattest people out there will say that they do all that stuff. They'll say to you, I do stuff in moderation. I do exercise.
Okay, well, I would argue that they're lying.
Well, I don't think they're lying. I think they're deluded.
No, they are, straight up. They are lying.
I don't think they're lying. I think they're deluded. I think they just don't realise and don't have any kind of concept, which is why if you are... Look, I'm not a nutritionist. I don't know shit about nutrition. I don't know shit about anything, okay? But if you are overweight, then do something about it and don't take Sips's diet plan of do a bit of everything.
Do a bit of everything. I'm telling you, you'll be fine. I mean, don't do a bit of everything if you're already morbidly obese. Okay.
Yeah.
That is not a good idea.
Start doing
if you're morbidly obese, go on an action plan so that you can get down. Get your BMI within the limits and stuff, and then do a little bit of everything, and you'll be fine.
Get some BMI. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. Listen.
That's some solid advice for free as well.
For free.
That's free advice.
I think that people who actually listen to this podcast
listen to the advice that your doctor is going to hate. Top 10 diet tips.
Oh man. I feel bad sometimes on this podcast.
I don't.
I feel on this. I was calling it a podcast. Sometimes on this channel, I feel like I feel guilty.
It's just
that the advice we give is so bad, and I feel like we should do a good job. I feel like because I have got a sort of scientific educational background, I feel nervous I feel upset when people call me on the bullshit, but at the same time,
you can't admit to that.
I don't really.
I'm not going to cut that either. So you're in trouble now. Everybody is going to really lay it on you in a major way now that they know that it upsets you. You're never going to be able to say anything in this town again and be taken seriously. You realize that?
Well, though, at a certain point in time, though, I think this is something I learned from you, was that you just have to not care,
Well,
you just have to let go.
Did you learn that from me?
We're just doing this thing and throwing it out there.
I love this. I love how this conversation has descended into, hang on a second, do I really want to do YouTube anymore? Like, I'm really putting myself... Fuck, I think I'm done.
This is what, this is what happens when I read YouTube comments. This is what you've caused.
No, come on. They're not that bad. Jeez. You have to... You know what? You know what the best way to deal with YouTube comments is? Imagine that they're all written by the guy from the South Park episode of WoW. You know, the guy with like the fucking wrist brace, and he was sitting there with his like maxed out, twinked out, min-maxed World of Warcraft character. You know, the big guy. Imagine that every comment on YouTube is written by him, and then read them in the voice of Hans Moleman from The Simpsons, and it makes them a million times better.
Oh my god. Well, it really feels like, I tell you what, right?
Whoa.
Here's the thing about nutrition, okay? If you're a fat fucker, right?
Don't say that!
No, listen, if you are sitting there right now and you're a fat fucker, you better not be leaving comments complaining about how I don't know anything about nutrition, okay? I'm looking at these YouTube comments where everyone is saying, I'm very disappointed with how Lewis is talking out of his ass. And I'm like, hey, do you know what?
Whoa,
if you're
people actually saying
fuck
that?
you. And do you know what? Maybe you need to learn some shit. Because I'm not fat. You might have noticed this. Right?
No, I mean, you're like the polar opposite of that, actually. I'd say that you're wiry.
And you're not fat either. You have a vegetarian diet. You're very thin. I think America could learn a lot from us, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah,
and
maybe.
I know I talk out my ass a lot, but really what I'm trying to do on this is provoke you to learn yourself and not listen to what the man tells you, okay?
That's
Even in
Tough
school,
love.
don't listen to the man, right? Learn yourself. And you know, if you want to lose weight, good luck to you, because God, it's really hard. People who have to...
It really is.
People
God, I'll
who
tell you
are
what,
on a diet...
It's really fun putting it on, but holy shit,
so
it's
sorry
tedious getting it off.
And do you know what? I think it's often the fault of parents, I have to say this, not educating their kids about food and not feeding their kids properly when they're young. And, you know, if you're a teenager and you're fat, holy shit, it's your parents' fault, really, you know, because you've not been, you know, you don't look after yourself, you don't feed yourself. And so you need to good luck getting out of that spiral. And it's hard work, but it's very doable, and it just involves very much changing what you have in your house and counting calories probably to start with, and cutting out key things like sugar. Like sugar is the main thing that needs to go, and it's in everything. Sugar is in everything. It's a real plague in our society right now. Everyone's addicted to sugar. It's in everything. It's in yogurt. It's in cereal.
I could
it's
go
in
for
fucking
some
everything
right now, actually.
And so, sorry, sis.
God, give me some fucking Snickers bars or something. That'd be great.
God, I just had to get that out of my system. Wow.
No, it's fine, man. Don't worry. I know. I feel the same way. When I read a YouTube comment, sometimes I like rage out.
It causes me to just lose my shit.
Not normally in a recording.
I'm fucking. I feel like Hitler though now.
You are
for
Hitler,
calling everyone fat. I'm sorry.
What do you want to do? You want to round up all the fat people now, and you know?
Do you know what though? Also, do you know what? This we need to talk a little bit about this, okay? People who crusade on behalf of other people, okay? So people who say, "I'm really angry you said that about fat people." I'm not fat. But if I was fat, I'd be really angry about it. No, you fucking wouldn't necessarily not be, right?
Of course.
Because,
that's right.
Because I'm angry. You're angry on behalf of other people, right? How do you know that they're angry? There used to be this thing, right, where we talked about this in previous episodes as well, where sticks and stones, right, where people didn't used to get upset by people calling each other anything. That was you were supposed to not be offended because
check the comments on that episode. See if you can find it.
Shit, yeah.
I don't even know if I called the episode Sticks and Stones because there's probably some really good comments in there too, I would imagine.
Okay, that might take me a minute.
Lewis, one time a stick did break my bones. So.
One time I was beaten up by a that's right though. That's what we want.
Yeah.
We want you to be beaten up.
You don't want people to get beaten up. No, come on.
No, we do.
No, it's not nice.
What have we got here?
Holy crap! Look at these tabby plorts are worth a goddamn fortune. Come on, tabby plorts.
Health advice. Babby's first
Get shitting.
fight. Rip roaring. Lottery runt. Making a murderer. Bad ideas.
Man, we have had some great conversations.
Was it before or after weddings? Millennials.
Millennials was a good one. Oh, go into millennials. That'll be a good one. God, people will probably be pretty mad about that. Actually, I don't have a closet full of turtlenecks. They're actually all Ralph Lauren polo shirts.
Sips and Lewis borderline offend 70% of their fan base for 10 minutes. Right, well, there you go, Wizard Spoon, right? First of all, you fucking picked out a random number out of your ass there. 70%. How do you know that? But it's possible.
He's like a human calculator. He was born in like 1998 or whatever. That's like around the time when human calculators became like a thing, isn't it?
It's fine. Every generation thinks the next one is entitled and immature. Guess what? They're younger. People mature as they get older. I don't understand why people are so obsessed with categorizing people. That's
because
very true.
It helps me make sense of the world around me.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't judge.
Yeah.
I'll do all the judging around here. You millennial.
I don't know.
Oh man.
So I think that if all this podcast does, I keep calling it podcast,
is anger everybody in
the
entire universe,
is piss you off.
Shit, who can we anger today?
And give you poor advice. Do you know what? There are communities out there for advice on anything, and you should use your moral judgment and your brain to decide which ones of those are bullshit and which ones of those are not. You know, if you want to learn how to be a better person, there's lots of philosophies that have been created since the dawn of time to try and do that.
To help you get better.
Yeah. And,
nice.
You know, it might be a community of people who talk about the best ways to go to the gym or to think about our place in the universe. Whatever it is, there's people out there, okay?
Yeah,
and
one or two at least.
There's no concrete ways to do anything in this life. There's no concrete ways set down to live your life, or make decisions, or choose what to do, you have to just come up with your own way through this mixed up world. It's a crazy world.
It's crazy. It's wretched. It's all wrong. And I'm right about pretty much everything, I would say.
Would you?
What do you think of that?
Well,
yeah, sure.
It has been known to be the case.
It has been known. It is known. All right. Well, join us next time where hopefully we offend you more with just us being raging a-holes.
Sorry, I don't know why.
The biggest.
You asked me to read the YouTube comments out, and all it's doing is causing me to have the same old ragey.
He's having some sort of seizure
again.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
We'll think of something else
so
for next time.
hostile about it. It's getting to me. See, this is a bad.
Oh my god. You don't want to meet this guy in a dark alley, that's for sure.
No, what's down that alley there, actually, behind you?
I don't want to know.
Do you not?
No. What if it's you ranting and raving about sugar? You can bet your ass I'll be doing a 180 out of there.
What is down there?
I don't know. All right. Well, see you next time. Bye.
Bye.